Sysmex was founded about 50 years ago out of Kobe, Japan. We work on the in vitro diagnostics industry. It's more on diagnostics of all lab tests. Even though we produce in Japan, we produce in US, but at the end, it's always a patient who is relying on your tests, so then the doctors can take a decision about the proper medical decision on that specific case. I think my role as a CFO is really to get a very strong strategy in place and then get the discipline and execute that strategy. We did start with Celonis about 10 months ago, and we did pick the first process we got in place was accounts receivables. As a CFO, it's always a main focus from any CFO, and especially now in the pandemic, when overdue accounts was a big risk for everyone. So I think it was a perfect timing for us. Of course, we did start that before the pandemic. We had a very strong foundation to really follow up on the cash management, especially accounts receivables.
Some of the results that we've seen is a dramatic reduction in the past due, over 60% in less than a year, which is unheard of. And this is despite going through the COVID situation, which we would have expected before, or if we didn't have Celonis, to go the other way. We've also seen over $10 million improvement in our cash flow as a result of having the visibility and being able to address the concerns related to our customers for past due. We were able to understand who the customers were, what their ability to pay was, and more importantly, to understand what their payment patterns were. And by doing this, we're using our resources more effectively, more efficiently, really attacking the areas that we know are going to be issues in the future. And we were able to reduce the past due for these critical customers by over 50%.
Speed is essential, and now everything we do is a way faster way than we were doing before. And one thing we cannot forget, customer satisfaction. And now what Celonis is doing is providing us all the right tools so we can give you the right statements, the right bills. So there is a customer sat impact at the end as well, which is pretty important.
It provides the analytics or the view or the perspective of our business, our customers, our processes, at least the ones we've looked at so far, in a way that I've never experienced in my career. The biggest gaps between strategy and execution come down to two things: getting the organization aligned to deliver on the same things. And that's really, the whole change management aspect of trying to bring a strategy to execution is sometimes a challenge. And the second thing being understanding what to go after. And I can honestly say that there is no better partner than Celonis. We've had incredible success in our very short time together, and I'm very confident that as we expand to the credit applications, as we expand to other parts of the business, that we're going to be successful. And in a large part has to do with the relationship or the ability to work with such a great partner like Celonis.